Hey, good morning to you, Jay. Jesus is Lord. Hey, the word works. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Galatians chapter 3, we read this yesterday. Christ hath redeemed us from the curse. Now, the curse is, we're going to read all those in a few days to come, but the curse is basically poverty, lack, spiritual death, physical death, sickness, disease, misery, yuck. That's the curse. Jesus redeemed us from that because it says in Galatians chapter 3, verse 13 and 14, Christ hath redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. He paid the price. For it is written, cursed is every man that hangeth on the tree. Verse 29, so that the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles. I'm a Gentile, been grafted into the vine. Blessed I am. Now, I want to go over here and read Psalm 107, verse 2. Pretty strong stuff, but let me read it right here out of my Bible so that you know I'm getting it out of my Bible. Why do you do that? I had a lady one time on the front row say, what kind of Bibles he got? Just like yours, I just happen to read them. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. What's this? Whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy. Ooh. He gathered them out of the lands from the east, the west, and the north, them that wandered in the way. He gathered them up and delivered them. So let me go back and read that again. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Those that whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy. What? Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. We used to sing that song. Now, some months ago, maybe a year ago, I sang and somebody sent me a letter and said, don't quit your day job. Hey, I'm singing to the Lord. I don't care how you think it is. But we used to sing this years ago. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. I'm redeemed. I'm redeemed of the Lord. I'm redeemed. But you got to say it. Now, this is the great confession. Faith doesn't work by believing and hoping and praying. Faith only works by saying. So redemption, your total redemption from everything that the devil has ever done to you, tried to do to you, or is going to do to you, your redemption comes by saying it. Now, you look that up in the Hebrew, which I did. It's not just hope so. It don't say, let the redeemed of the Lord hope so. No, it says say so. And the word say so there is declare a thing, decree a thing. So let the redeemed of the Lord say, decree, declare, like it says over in the book of Job, decree a thing and it shall be established. Excuse me. So when you read these curses that we're going to be looking at over here in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, you need to say it this way. I'm redeemed from that. I'm redeemed from that. Because Christ hath, past tense, redeemed you from the curse of the law. Notice it says this in Psalm 107 verse 2. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, those whom the Lord hath redeemed from the hand of their enemy. So you're going to have to say it. I go back to this again. The curse is death. Physical death, yes. Spiritual death, yes. It's sickness, disease. Any kind of sickness and disease, that's under the curse, all of them. They're listed there, but then it ends up by saying, and any sickness or disease that's not listed herein, you're redeemed from that one too. Covers every one of them. We're going to look at a lot of them that's in there, but it covers every one of them. Poverty, lack. I want to tell you what's a curse. Go to the store. The Bible talks about it, Deuteronomy 28. Cursed is he in the city and in the field. It's terrible to take your wife shopping, especially around Christmas time, and you want to buy things for her, and you can't because you just ain't got enough money. That's a curse. Oh, how many times I've cried when we would go shopping and my kids needed clothes, they needed socks, they needed shoes, and we didn't have the money to buy the things that those little boys and that little girl needed. I just cried, weep. We'd go to the grocery store and things that I really wanted I wouldn't get, so that we had enough peanut butter and jelly to make their sandwiches for lunch at school. We didn't, back in those days, we didn't have the school lunch programs that's provided by the government. Now, we had to fix them something. And you know, Pat and I would just about go hungry. We never did do bad with that, but I made sure that my family was fed. It was a curse not to be able to buy the things that they needed and wanted, or for one of my little children to say, Dad, I'd like to have that, and me not have. That's a curse. But I didn't get delivered from it by hoping it. I had to say, my God meets my needs according to his riches and glory. I had to say, wealth and riches are in my house. I had to say, God giveth me the power to get wealth. I had to say, I'm redeemed from the curse. So the only way you're going to get redeemed from it is by saying it. You got to say, I'm not sick in the name of Jesus. Flu don't come nigh my dwelling. Psalm 91 says no sickness or disease can come nigh my dwelling. You got to say it. Your faith is released by saying. So your redemption draweth nigh, if I can use that term, by you saying it. I have an abundance and no lack. I'm not doing without. I'm not suffering. I'm the redeemed. I'm redeemed from sickness. Now, you may be in a situation where you're sick all over. You know, kind of like stink on a dog. A dog stinks, he stinks all over. And you may be sick all over, but when you start saying, I'm redeemed from the curse of sickness, I'm redeemed from having this yuck on my body. I'm redeemed from emphysema, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, or heart disease, or indigestion. When you begin to say it, is when your redemption draweth nigh. I'm going to sing to you again. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. You're going to have to say you're the redeemed, whether you look like it or not, because your redemption comes by the power of your words. Hey, I got to go. Had a great time today. Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works, and you are the redeemed. So begin to say it, sing it, rejoice in it, and you'll have it. And till I'm with you tomorrow, saints, remember, hey, Jesus is Lord, and the word works.